tells you slope and intercept. So you would need two things to find the slope intercept form of the line. Slope and intercept. Slope means basically they're asking you m, and by intercept they basically mean y-intercept. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is y-intercept? Does anyone know? Yep. Call. Yes.
It's where the line crosses to the y-axis.
Yes. Perfect. So if this is my graph, this is my y-axis, this is my x-axis. Wherever my line, this is my graph. So wherever it crosses my y-axis, that is known as y-intercept. Cole, what is exciting about y-intercept? What do you know one property about y-intercept?
Huh? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Okay, what do you know about y-intercept? One property of y-intercept.
Label as b in slope-intercept form.
So what happens to my x in y-intercept?
It's always 0.
It's always 0. Perfect. So your x will always be 0. So you will have something as 0. My x coordinate will always be 0. And there will be some value for here. So it's b, okay? It's not 6. I'm again, this is b. Okay, it's 0 comma b. So my y-intercept will be 0 comma b. If you know your slope, if you know your y-intercept, you will plug in the formula y is equal to mx plus b. That's it. That's the slope intercept form of the line. So if you know your slope, if you know your y-intercept, put in this equation and you get the slope intercept form of the line. Let's do example on this. Okay. So basically next thing what they are doing is they want you to do is graphing. Next part we will be doing more problems on slope intercept form, but right now they want you to go on to is graphing. Graphing. Okay, you will be given the equation in slope intercept form. They want you to graph it. So it's the steps. I'm going to write the steps. Okay. So right here, graphing y is equal to mx plus b using the slope and y-intercept. Step 1. Step 1. Okay, step 1 is plot the point containing the y-intercept on y-axis. So basically you mark your y-intercept. The first thing is to mark your y-intercept. So this will be a point, be your point 0 comma b. So whatever is here plus b, so 0 comma that point will be your y-intercept. Your first step is to mark that point. Second step is obtain the second point using the slope m. Write m as a fraction, okay, and use rise over run, okay, starting at the point containing, these are the steps, so you can write it intercepts to plot this point. This way you keep on doing and you get the points. So how do you do it? How to do it? So basically you are given y is equal to -3 over 2x plus 2. Okay. when you're given in this form. Okay, can I have Jamie? Jamie.
I'm still writing what you just wrote down.
Okay, okay. Note it down. Perfect.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Okay. In this thing, I need you to figure out two things first of all. What's my y-intercept?
Our y-intercept is it plus 2? Positive 2?
It's not just plus 2. It will be point.
Oh, 0, comma 2.
Yes, perfect. Note it is in standard form. Note what equation was given to me was in standard form. It looks like this: y is equal to mx plus b. So my y-intercept will be just 0 comma b, and in this case my b was 2, so it became 0 comma 2. Okay, can you tell me what is my slope?
What is what?
Slope.
Negative 3 over 2x.
Just number, you don't take the x, just the number. Okay.
So negative 3 over 2.
Okay, is it written in the fraction form? Is it in a fraction?
What?
Is it in a fraction?
Yeah.
Okay, so perfect. So whatever is on the numerator will be my rise, whatever is in the denominator will be my run. How much is my rise?
Negative 3.
How much is my run?
Positive 2.
Okay. Rise means, rise will tell you how much to go up or down. Note, rise tells me how much to go up or down. If it's a positive number, I will go that much up. I will go that much up. If it's a negative number, I will go that much down. Run tells me whether I'm going to move towards right or left. If it's a positive number, I'm going to move towards my right. If it's a negative number, I'm going to move towards my left. Now let's start graphing this. Let's start graphing this. How do you do it? Let's see here. I'm going to graph it. So this is my y-axis, this is my x-axis. Let's number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's see. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Can I have toy? Toy? Not here. Absent. Benjamin?
Yeah. So first you plot the y-intercept
Which is?
at 0, 2.
Where is it? Where is my y-intercept?
The y-intercept is 2 on the y-axis.
Okay, perfect. I marked this point. Okay.
Yeah, so you plot that point. And then you just follow the slope. So negative 3, you go down 3.
Yeah, since it's a negative
And
number,
then you
we
go
have to go
2.
3 units down from that point. So this was my point. Since it's negative, I'm going to go 3 down. 1,
Yeah, 3 down from 2.
and 2 towards?
And then go 2 to the right.
Yeah. And from this point, I'm going to go 2 towards right. I reach this point. I got my second point. I want one more point. How do I get one more point?
So from the 0 2 point, you could do the opposite. So you could go up three,
Yes.
up 3 points, and
Yes.
then to the left 2.
Yes, that's correct.
Or from that,
From the new point,
or from the new point, you could just do the same thing.
Same
You go down 3 points,
yeah, and then
and then to the right 2 points.
perfect. So you do that way, and then you join them. Anyone who did not understand how to do this? Anyone has any problem how to graph this thing? Okay. I want everyone to graph y is equal to 3 over 5x plus 1. Graph this right now. Y is equal to 3 over 5x plus 1. Jacqueline,
Yeah.
it's Jacqueline Esther.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So can you tell me what's my y-intercept?
It's
0, comma 1.
Oh, I'm talking about Jacqueline. Jacqueline.
Okay.
0. Jacqueline, so she said the
Yeah.
y-intercept is 0 over 1. How much is my rise?
what?
How much is my rise?
Your rise? It's 3, positive 3.
And how much is my run?
5,
Okay.
positive 5.
Can you help me graph this here?
Yeah, hold on. I haven't graphed it either. So on the graph, you go to your y-intercept, which is positive 1,
Okay.
and then you go up 3,
Up, since it's positive, I
From-
go up 3.
and then you go to the right 5 times. Right?
1, 2,
You go over 5 times to the right.
yes. So I reached this point. Okay. I need one more point. I need 3 points at least. What's my next step?
And then you do the same thing. So you go up 3,
Up 3. 1,
and then you move over to the right 5 times.
3, 4, 5. I reached this point. Perfect. And then you join this. Perfect. Next thing what we're going to talk about is horizontal and vertical lines. Horizontal and vertical lines. So if you are given something as just y is equal to b, I give you just y is equal to b and I say you have to draw the line. If I say just you have to draw y is equal to b and I say you have to draw the line. Suppose I take the example as y is equal to, let me take example as y is equal to negative 4. Y is equal to negative 4. I say graph this line. Graph this line. Can I have Melanie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would graph it on the y-axis negative 4.
Yeah. So let's see. You are saying y is equal to negative 4. You're like x coordinate is not given to you, right? There's no x there. no matter what, my y is always negative 4. No matter what x I take, you can take any x I want. I take x as 0, my y still remains negative 4. I take x as 1, my y still remains negative 4. I take x as negative 1, my y still remains negative 4. So no matter what happens, in this case my y always remains negative 4. Note if I graph here, 0 negative 4 is this point, 1 negative 4 is this point, 2 negative 1 negative 4 is this point. Note what I get here in this case, a horizontal line. I get a horizontal line. So if you have something like this, you will get a horizontal line, which is basically like this, a line like this. You'll get a line like this, horizontal line, from that point passing through y is equal to negative 4. So if you have something like this, you will get a horizontal line passing through y is equal to negative 4, a line like this. Any doubt, anyone, with this one? Horizontal line. And remember, in horizontal line, the slope is always equal to 0. Why is my slope equal to 0? You can see from here. If you don't get it, take any 2 points, try to find the slope. Take any 2 points and try to find the slope. You will see you will get 0. How? Let's see. I take this one as x1, y1, this one as x2, y2. If I try to solve, what do you get? Minus 4 minus of minus 4 over 0 minus 1. If I solve, I get minus 4 plus 4 over 0 minus 1, which is 0 over negative 1. Anything divided by 0 is 0. Note my slope is always 0. So in case of horizontal line, no matter what, my slope will always be equal to 0. Next thing we are going to talk about is vertical line. Vertical line. So in this you will be given x equal to a. X equal to a. So basically, suppose I take an example as x is equal to negative 3. X is equal to negative 3. You have x and y. You have x and y. In this again, no matter what, my x remains negative 3. No matter what x, y I take. I take y as 0, I take y as 1, I take as y as 2. My x still remains negative 3. If I try to graph this, here, okay, I am saying the point is negative 3, 0, which is here. Negative 3, 1 is here. Negative 3, 2 is here. Note what will I get is a vertical line like this. This is known as vertical line. So I will get a vertical line, which basically looks like this, passing through the point x is equal to 3. So that will pass through this point and a vertical line. What about the slope of this thing? Let's figure out what will be the slope of this thing. I take these 2 points. I say this one is x1, y1, this one is x2, y2. Let's see. What do I get? Oh, sorry. I get slope as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I get 1 over negative 3, positive 3. I get 1 over 0. So what is my slope in this case? Note my slope is not 0. My slope is not 0. 1 divided by 0 is not 0. If I have 0 in my denominator at the bottom, if I have 0 in the denominator, my slope is undefined. That number is not defined. I cannot have 0 in the denominator. In the top, if I have 0, then it becomes 0. But if I have 0 at the bottom, that becomes undefined. So whenever I have a vertical line, x is equal to a, my slope is undefined. You cannot define a slope. Undefined. Any doubt with this thing? With vertical line and horizontal line. Anyone wants me to explain this again? Okay. Next thing we're going to do is general form of the line. So right now we talked about slope intercept form of the line, then we talked about point slope form of the line. Now we're going to talk about general form of the line. How does it look like is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. You will be given general, you have to find the general form of the line, or they will give you general form of the line. It depends on the question. Suppose I'll do example. It says find the slope and the y-intercept of the line whose equation is 3x plus 2y negative 4 is equal to 0. You have to find the slope and y-intercept of the line whose equation is this thing. Note they are asking you to find the slope and y-intercept. Which form of the line gives me slope and y-intercept? The slope-intercept form of the line. Sean.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Okay. If they want you to find the slope and y-intercept, right?
Yep.
If I know my slope-intercept form of
You
the
would
line,
just
what
put
is my
0
slope?
into x, or yeah, you put 0 into x.
No. First, can you tell me what is a slope-intercept form of the line we did today?
I don't really know.
Did you make notes?
Right, I'm
or
not
how?
comprehending right now.
You did not make notes?
No, I did. I just don't. I'm not really sure what you're saying right now.
Okay. So I wanted to find what is the slope-intercept form of the line. Can you find me?
Oh, okay.
Why? What is it? What's the equation of slope-intercept form of line?
Of y would be 2.
No. What is the slope? It is y is equal to mx plus b. This is the equation, right?
Yeah.
If this is the equation, I'd ask you what is the slope? What is the slope? Suppose this is my equation. What is the slope?
I don't know.
It's m. It's next to x, okay? It's next to x. That's my m. So my slope will be m. And what will be my y-intercept?
E.
0 b. 0 comma b. So if this equation is given and ask you to find the slope and I ask you to find y-intercept, you should see and tell me directly what is it. Whatever is next to x, that will be my slope. Here it is m. So my slope in this case is m. And if I ask you what is my y-intercept, you should know x is always 0 and then y will be b. So if it's in this form, if this equation is in this form, I directly know what is my slope and my y-intercept. Let's make this, I want to write this equation in this form. Do it.
Be 3x plus 2 or plus 2y.
So what do I do?
3x plus 2y.
So basically I need y on one side. I need to take everything else on the other side. Do it.
Okay. Minus 2y.
Okay, so you're subtracting 2.
Or minus y.
So what does it
Or
become?
b.
What's the next step? What does it become? 3x?
It becomes 3x minus 4 is equal to 2 or negative 2y.
Okay, what's my next step? I just need y.
Okay. Then you divide by 2, by negative 2.
Negative 2. I divide all terms with negative 2.
Everything by negative 2.
What does it become?
It becomes 3x or 3 over 2 negative 2x.
What is negative 4 divided by negative 2?
And then becomes 2
Positive
plus 2 is equal to y.
Perfect, you got it. Now they are asking you to find slope and y-intercept. What's my slope? Look at this and tell me what's my slope.
Your slope's negative 3 over 2x.
Just
Or
negative 3
negative,
over 2.
negative 3 over 2.
Yes. And what's my y-intercept?
2.
How do you write y-intercept? 0, comma.
Y-intercept, is equal to 0, comma 2.
Perfect. Not just 2, 0, comma 2. Perfect, Sean. Anyone who did not understand how to do this? Why I did it in this way is, in this way I can directly get my slope and y-intercept. By keeping y on one side and taking everything else on the other side, I can write it in slope-intercept form. I can directly see what's my slope and y-intercept. Okay. Next thing and the last thing for today, what we're gonna do is, next thing and last thing is using intercepts to graph ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So you have to use intercepts. Note, if it says you have to use intercepts, this is a different method to graph. How do you use intercepts? So basically you need two things in this thing. First thing and second thing, you will need x-intercept and y-intercept. Once you know these points, plot them and graph. Cole. Cole. Cole
Which
Raymond.
one?
Cole Raymond.
Which one?
Cole Raymond.
Oh, hi.
Hi. So, can you tell me how do I find x-intercepts?
Using intercepts.
What happens in x-intercept? What's my y?
Your y is equal to b.
Is 0, is 0.
What?
Y is equal to 0. Whenever I'm talking about x-intercept, my y is equal to 0.
Okay.
Okay. And y-intercept, what happens? Your x is equal to 0.
Okay.
So it's this thing. So if x-intercept is basically where it cuts the x-axis, and y-intercept is basically is equal to where it cuts the y-axis. So you find these 2 points. Put your y is equal to 0. For x-intercept, put y is equal to, solve for x. And for y-intercept, put x is equal to 0 and solve for y. Plot those 2 points and join them. Okay, you're gonna help me with this problem. Call
Okay.
Raymond. Okay, so you are given 4x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. They say use intercepts to graph. Use intercepts to graph. Okay, I want to find first x-intercept. What do I do?
Do you have to go back to where the solve for slope intercept form of the line?
No. In this case, directly put y is equal to 0. Put y is equal to 0 here. For x-intercept, put y is equal to 0. Just put y is equal to 0. What do you get? Let's see. 4x. What is negative 3 times 0?
Negative 3 times 0 is 0.
So I have to put here 0 first. Let's see. I get 4x minus 0 minus 6 is equal to 0. Let's solve further. What is negative 0, negative 6?
Negative 0, negative 6 is 0.
Is 0?
Negative 0 times... Oh, well, it's negative 6 if you're adding it.
Yes. And then I just need x. I need to isolate x. How do I isolate x?
You have to divide by 4.
First get rid of the 6.
Divide by 4 from both sides. Oh, okay, first you gotta add 6
Yeah, first you add
to the other,
So
to both sides, and then you gotta divide
by 4.
by 4.
So what do you get? X is equal to
And then it's x is equal to 3 over 2.
3 over 2. So what's my x-intercept is, my y in x-intercept, my y will always be equal to 0. And whatever I found my x, that will be my x-intercept. Do you get it?
Yes.
So basically if I convert into decimal, if you convert this into decimal, let's see. 3 divided by 2. What do you get? 1.5. So you get here 1.5 and 0. Since I'm graphing, that's why I'm converting into decimal so that I know where to graph it. Can you help me to find y-intercept also? Cool.
Yeah.
What do I do for y-intercept? Yes.
So in order to find the y-intercept, you use the same equation of
Yes.
4x minus 3y minus 6, and you want to isolate the y.
For
So
y-intercept,
first,
see, for
you want
y-intercept, you're going to put x is equal to 0. It's opposite. For x-intercept, you put your y is equal to 0 here, right? In the equation, you put y is equal to 0. And for y-intercept, you're going to put your x is equal to 0. So what does it become?
so you have to add. You have to get y by itself, so you have to do the same thing over again. So you have to add 6 to both sides.
So first you put x as 0. So you get 4 times 0 minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Are you getting my point or no, Ko?
Yes, I was thinking of doing something else, but yes, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So what does it become? Minus 3 minus 6 is equal to 0. Now let's see, what do you do? Yes, now you tell me. Add 6 both sides, right?
Yes.
You get negative 3y is equal to 6. What do I do next?
You have to divide by negative 3y by both sides.
So what do you get?
Or
Y is equal
negative 3.
Yeah, I get y is equal to?
Yeah, y is equal to negative 2.
Okay, perfect. So what's my y-intercept?
The y-intercept is 2.
No.
Negative 2, I mean.
How do you write in point form?
It's negative 2, 0.
No, it's 0 comma negative 2, because in y-intercept my x is always equal to 0. So first you always write your x, then your y. Since my y-intercept x is always equal to 0, and then y I already found. In x-intercept my y is always 0, and then I just found my x. Do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have these 2 points. Plot them. You have these 2 points. Plot them. So basically this is 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2, 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2. Negative 1.50 will be between 1 and 2. So it's here. I found this is my 1 point. And it says 0, sorry, it's going to be here. I'm sorry. It's going to be here. It's on x-axis. It's x-intercept. It's going to be on x-axis. And then 0, negative 2, it's here. This is not my point. Don't mark this point. 0, comma negative 2 is here on my y-axis. Join these 2 points and that's your answer. So in case of using intercepts, basically you find your x-intercept by putting y is equal to 0 in the equation. And for y-intercept, put x is equal to 0 in the equation. And then solve. Find your 2 points, plot them and join. Any doubt? So today's, whatever we did so far today, the homework will be assigned on my lab. Whatever we did today, the homework will be assigned on my lab. It will be available to you at 3:30. At 3:30 today, it will be available to you on my lab. It will be named as homework 1. Today, since it's the first homework, it will be named as homework 1. Make sure you go there, start doing the homework. It will have a due date. So make sure you check the due date and the time when it's due and do it before that. If you have any problem with anything, make sure you register with my lab. I want everyone to be registered with my lab by today. And I want you to start doing the homework so that you're prepared for the next lecture. Next lecture is related to this thing. If you're not sure of what we did today, if you don't understand this thing, you are really going to have tough time with the next lecture too on Thursday. Okay. After this, I have my office hours. So if you want to stay back for 15-20 minutes or 1 hour, whatever you want, I can stay back and explain you whatever you did not understand. And I want to take attendance before you guys go. And if you're not getting my emails, that means the Zoom link. If you're not getting the Zoom link, I sent a message to everyone regarding the Zoom link. If you did not receive my Zoom link through message, please in the chat send me your email. Send me your email if you did not receive my Zoom link through your email. Okay, so Gabriella, is she here?
I'm here.
Okay. Hadassah? Hadassah? She's not here. Mason?
I think it's Andrea you're talking about. Not.
She's here. Hadassah is here.
Hadassah
Yeah.
is here. I don't see her. Somebody. Okay. never mind.
It says Andrea on here. It's her middle. She goes by Andrea. It's her middle name.
Okay. Carmen?
Here.
Okay. Mason is here? Yes, he's here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Maximus? Maximus?
Here, I'm here.
Okay. Faith?
Here.
Kaylee?
Here.
Cole Raymond?
Here.
Cole Adam?
Here.
Sean? Melanie is here. Jacqueline is here. Benjamin is here. Thiao? Is Thiao here?
Is it THAO?
Yeah. How do you pronounce it? I'm sorry.
You can call me Tracy.
Okay, I'll call you Tracy. Okay. Present. Jamie?
Here.
Alexander is here. Jaden is here. Minhan is here. Wyatt is here. Wyatt is not here. Okay. Eskio is here. Cameron is here. Jamila is here. Jade. Is Jade here?
Yeah.
Jade is here. Okay. Perfect. Kylie is here. Jasmine is here. Nathan is here. Evander. He's not here. Gianni is here. And then Leah. Leah is here or no?
I'm here.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, Leah's here.
Okay. If you guys want to stay back, if you have any doubts, you can stay. Thanks, guys. I hope you understand. If you have any feedbacks, you can always email me. If you did not understand, I went too fast, I went too slow, or you did not understand my language. If I was speaking too fast, just you can send me feedback, okay? Thanks for having, have a nice day. Thanks for having me. Bye. If you want to stay back. For any doubts, any questions?
Hi, Professor Gianni. I got a question for you, actually.
Yes, Gianni.
So I applied for the My Math a little bit earlier than everyone did. I don't know if everyone applied early or not. But mine expires in like 5 days. Do we have to buy the full version, or do you know if Madison gives us a code to?
Madison is going to give you the code. So you talk to, Kelly, right?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Do you know who's Kelly, right? Kelly Balzer?
Yes, I know Miss Balzer.
Yeah. You talk to her, and I guess by 3rd of September, you're supposed to get your MATLAB access code.
Okay, and then my other question is the book will be also available on My MATLAB too, right?
Yes. So they're going to provide, the Madison will provide you. Don't worry, the Madison will provide you. Don't have to buy yourself anything. Madison is going to provide you. You talk to Kelly, she'll explain you everything regarding the textbook.
Okay, thank you very much. You have a great day.
You too. Yeah, bye. Yeah.
I missed a bit of the notes for the horizontal vertical lines. Could I look at that again?
Yes, I can do that. This is the, okay, so here on the top is the vertical line. Okay. Smith, yes, Smith. Jade.
So I wanted to apologize because I know that you called my name earlier when it came to doing the math and I wasn't here. my Wi-Fi has been bugging for a while, and I know that's like my fault. And I apologize for joining late again. I was trying to get the router, and I didn't want to interrupt your teaching too, because I have a Samsung. So you know, like how a lot of people are like Samsungs are trash. Samsung's been having issues with like receiving messages and even emails. This is my computer also, but I got most of the notes. The first thing I missed, or like a whole section.
What's the first thing you joined? What was the first thing you understood? Yeah.
You were talking about write an equation point slope form for the line passing through
You
and
did not miss
4
much.
2.
So,
That's
so you did not miss much. We just did before that. Okay, let's again. Here is the horizontal line one. Okay.
I think I got horizontal line.
So you
If
missed
it
the
was
slope
a
one.
section, I already did the slope intercept form of the line as a section.
You missed the slope thing where 2 points are given and then you have to find. Wait, I'll explain you. Okay. Just wait a second. I'll explain you. Okay. Stay here.
Sorry, you cut off again.
I was like, just wait. I'll explain you. Okay. Faith is copying. Once Faith is done, I'll do it. Okay. I'll explain you.
Okay.
Faith, are you done? Perfect. Okay.
I think.
You're welcome. Have a nice day. Bye. Okay, let's see what you missed here is, okay. So we did this section first here. See here. Okay. So what you're given is you're given 2 points. Okay. You're given 2 points. They want you to find the slope. Okay. This is the formula. This is the formula. Take any point you want. I picked up x2, y2 first. Okay. I picked up x2, y2 first. I put y2 on the top and x2 at the bottom. Then minus sign. Then you take the other point, put the second term on the first top and this first term at the bottom. That's how you find it, which is basically change in y over change in x. Okay.
Okay. So you combined both the y's together and both the x's together.
Yes. And make sure if you're taking this point first here, the common mistake is if you're taking this y2 here first, right? You take this x2 first here. Okay. That's a common mistake. Okay. So we did example here. -3, -1, -2 and 4. It's up to you which one to choose, x1, y1 and which one to choose x2, y2. It's up to you. I can choose this one as x1, y1. This one as x2, y2. Okay. Put it in the formula here. So it becomes m is equal to c. I choose this as y2, right? y2 minus y1. Even if there was a negative sign, I'm still gonna write -1. Okay. So which becomes y plus 1. And at the bottom it will be x2 minus x1. So it's x2 is -2, -3. 2 negative makes it positive. When you solve, you got your slope. Okay. And then you will get again this thing. Okay. Again we did the same example. Okay. Don't worry, these notes will be uploaded on Canvas.
Okay.
Okay. So don't worry, you can write the notes then. Okay. Then
Okay.
next thing we did is, let me take the B one. Okay. Let's see. So basically, I guess you entered here. Did you enter here?
I don't think I wrote that down.
Okay.
I got like where it says write an equation. That's I think, or no, I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, I didn't write the point slope form of equation.
What about this point? Is it this question?
No, I did not.
So let me explain you this thing. So it says point slope form of the line. Okay. Point slope means, so it words itself, it says point and slope. You will need two things, a point and a slope. So point I'm calling as x1, y1 and slope I'm calling my m. So this is my point slope form of the line. This is the equation for the point slope form of the line. So let's see here. What does the question say? Write an equation in point slope form of the line with slope 4. Slope is given to you 4. So you know your m is 4. You're going to put here 4. Okay. That passes through the point -1, 3. And you know your point also now. You know your x1, y1 also. So substitute here x1, y1. Okay. That's what he did. Okay. Once you did this, if your question asks you, just write the point slope form. You're done. You're done here. But see, the question says you then solve the equation for y. The question is saying you further. So you have to go further also. You have to solve for y. So basically first you open the bracket, it becomes 4 times x, 4x, 4 times 1, 4. Okay?
Yeah.
Then you solve for y. Keep y on one side, everything else on the other side. Got it?
Yeah, I understood most of it. I was like, when I joined in, I think the beginning is the only thing that, like, when it came to the point slope, that was the only thing new to me.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense now.
Other than this, you basically understood everything. I know you must covered everything. I know the question you got it, but this is the one you missed. And these
Okay.
steps I will upload on Canvas. So if you need help, you can always see it on Canvas. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, sure, Jay. Okay, thanks. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. You too. I'm sorry, by the way,
It's
but
okay. No problem. It's okay.
I'll try getting it fixed by today, and I'll email you if I'm having problems still.
Okay. Yeah, no problem, Jay.
Have a good day.
Bye. You too.